Amatekwe did what I thought was most ignoble. I'd known Amatekwe as a very disciplined person, as a person who was not a liar, not a thief, a man who commanded a lot of respect, a very dedicated person. And for him to have been engaged in the misuse of soldiers, to do what he did when we came into office.
Sir, with respect, if I could draw you back.
Don't. I'm building it up.
You are building up?
Yes.
Okay.
For him to have been engaged in the misuse of good soldiers for what happened, and worst of all, to use the name of an innocent person, was most painful, not just for me, but for him as well, in terms of my image and impression of him. And for me, I thought it was an opportunity to give Kwe an opportunity to give Kwe the chance to cleanse, yes, his soul, his spirit before he meets his creator.
Okay.
Not only that, but I'm not going to have a situation where an innocent man is going to live under the cloud that he mentioned yesterday for 20 years.
Okay.
My wife, keys, etc., all these, atrocious fabrications. And for me, in fact, I could not even recollect that I had asked Commander Sasijima till I heard about it yesterday. I mean, there are lots of things I cannot recollect, but I can very well imagine that I must have done so when he said he was going with Reverend Damois.
Okay.
Yes. And
so
wait a minute, when it didn't work out, that's when I decided, no, I'm not going to let this opportunity slip. So I must have obviously gotten a tape myself and followed the convoy from wherever to the point before he was executed. And I approached him as he was tied to the stakes, and I came close to Amatekwe. Don't let this opportunity slip to cleanse. I mean, we're not perfect. You've, You've personalized an issue, something that you should have risen above in terms of, trying to take the lives of people. We had political objectives. And it's hurt. It's hurting all of us. It's hurt you. It's hurt all of us. But please, I mean, before you meet your creator, let me have that ultimate truth. Let me have that beautiful truth. Restore some of my respect before you go. And I was so glad when he vindicated Captain Chikata.
And you recall what his words were, in essence at least?
Yeah, I mean, he pronounced the innocence of Captain Chikata and asked for his forgiveness, etc., And to be quite frank, to be quite honest, I think either a day or so after, or probably a day or so after, I must have invited some of the journalists and played the tape to them. And I believe, what's his name? Mr. Kojo Yanka, who was the editor. Is that his name? Kojo Yanka? He was the editor of the Graphic then. Is that his name?
Sir, I don't quite recall, but
come on, you should know.
You can check out.
Yes. Thank you very much.
We know that.
Thank you. He was the editor of the Graphic then. He gave very wide publicity to it. Quite frankly, that was not my intention then. When I was playing it to them, I was hoping would find an appropriate occasion when to put this case across. So unfortunately, he went ahead. Everybody listened to it. He went ahead and published